So now we're looking at a photograph taken off the coast of Portland, Oregon coast actually. And this is a photograph that's quite special for me because Bill Steyerwalt, the photographer who took this, is a good friend. And this is an exquisite photograph, platinum print, as I was explaining before. So, in looking at this, this is a view from reasonably far away, because you're not going to get this broad a view from being that close. So, for me, what I try to then interpret is like I'm looking through a window at it. The window becomes my defining frame, because I can't see beyond what the window allows me to see. So I wanted to create a window effect, which is a third dimension. In order to do that, I took my same mat board that we discussed before, a mat board, and what I did is I raised it. So I buffered it in the behind the mat board. I created an extra space behind it that allows this sort of shadow to be thrown on the image. So depending on where the light is, you're going to get a shadow, and the shadow defines depth. So the idea then was to go with the large mat because I wanted to create the space. I wanted your eye, remember white reflects all light, so I wanted your eye to be captured, and this is the space. Then we chose a black. Came the question of which black are we going to choose? I wanted to choose a black that was soft, that wasn't a bright, strong black. This is almost a dark charcoal black, and it's got a little texture in it. When things have texture, they reflect light differently because there's different depths within the texture. So you have the deeper portion will reflect light to you differently than the portion that is more on the front. And so we decided to do a large mat. I decided to do a large enough frame to be able to contain everything. And once again, it's this concept of going with the white reflecting all light, the black absorbing all light. We create the contrast point far enough away that it forces your eye to remain on the content. And then when you have time to look, you can then see the details that are in the photograph. You can pick out the clouds. You can pick out part of the beach, the rocks that are on the beach, the little flowers and branches that are on the ground, which you would see less if I allowed your eye to flow away, because you wouldn't want to focus on it.